Happy Friday, everyone, or rather, happy Soft Boy Day. I just got my shirt in from my friend Ethan of Crank Gameplay's Creator Clash merch, and I'm so happy. So comfy. It'll be a great pump cover for workouts. Anyways, I'm Stella Chung, and in today's fix, Homelander was leaked to be in Mortal Kombat 1, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom launched its first patch update since release, Epic Games Store announces a reward program, and the wonderful 101 Remastered just shadow dropped a free new DLC today. Man, it's a really good day to be a gamer. Mortal Kombat 1's official announcement trailer dropped yesterday and it looks amazing, but we weren't given too many details yet. We know the game introduces a new universe created by fire god Liu Kang with reimagined characters, a new fighting system, new modes, and new finishing moves. We also figured there would be new characters, but had no guesses on who they could be. But in an Amazon listing today, the roster of playable characters and cameo characters for MK1's DLC has been leaked. The product listing on Amazon Italy showed there are 6 playable characters and 5 cameo characters, the NPC fighters that assist a player during matches in Combat Pack 1, the first DLC. The 6 playable characters are said to be Quan Chi, Omni-Man, Ermac, Peacekeeper, Takeda, and Homelander. Oh dear God, we are all so The first cameo characters listed in the leak are Tremor, Johnny Cage, Chameleon, Movado, and Farah. I'm honestly way more interested in the playable character lineup. Specifically, Peacekeeper, Omni-Man, and Homelander all in the same list. That is actually insane. Omni-Man from the comic and show Invincible proved to be one of the strongest characters to exist, just decimating other superheroes without taking a scratch. Also, spoilers, but the first season of Invincible has been out for 2 years, so I feel justified in saying this, but Omni-Man beat the absolute out of his own son and almost killed him. I would not want to face him in a fight, not even in MK1. But if anyone were to take him on, Homelander would be a pretty good contender. Homelander from The Boys comic and show is absolutely ruthless and is an actual psychopath. But in my opinion, I don't think Homelander is as strong as Omni-Man. For one, Omni-Man is more mentally stable and extremely self-assured, whereas Homelander is a giant baby needing validation from his lack of parents. Actually, maybe he should talk to Batman. But Omni-Man, I feel, could easily take Homelander out. I mean, ultimately, we can put this to the test when MK1 comes out, but now all I can think of is how Omni-Man would probably decimate a lot of other superheroes in the various universes. MK1 continues the tradition of other franchise characters popping into this universe. Remember Mortal Kombat vs. DC? Or The Terminator? We can all now figure out who will beat who in a proper beatdown September 19th when MK1 releases. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's first patch, not counting the Day 1 patch, just released, and it's a pretty small one compared to the patches we've seen recently in Jedi Survivor, but it's an important update. There aren't any spoilers here, but there was a main quest in Tears of the Kingdom that would glitch out for some players and keep them from progressing. This patch fixes the problem of players not clearing the main quest, the closed door, even after fulfilling the conditions to advance. The patch notes state the new update will fix the problem even if you've already encountered the issue. So players who were stuck on the closed door should now be able to continue on that main quest without any issues. Along with the major fix to the broken main quest, this V1.1.1 patch addresses a few other issues to improve the gameplay experience, which, don't worry, your ability to duplicate items has not been affected. If you're curious what I'm talking about, we have a guide video on it. If you do check out the video and want to get some duplication grind in, just be aware that Nintendo is probably looking at patching that out, since it definitely was not intended to be a mechanic at launch. Tears of the Kingdom is probably the most polished AAA game we've seen this year though, which is incredible. Looking at you, Jedi Survivor. The game lets you basically go into dev mode and build all sorts of outlandish things, and the game still plays perfectly. Aside from this one glitch with the main quest not progressing, everything else feels like it's been operating so well, even with the ridiculous things people have found to get through shrines and sneak into areas early. It's me, I'm the problem. Some more good news, Death Stranding is the latest free game from the Epic Games Store. You can log in and claim this for free until May 25th, so you have 6 days to snag this title if you've been curious about playing on PC. In addition to this gift, Epic announced it launched a rewards program for its PC storefront called Epic Rewards. This program is available now, and users can earn 5% back in rewards for every purchase they make on the Epic Games Store. All Epic Games account holders are automatically enrolled in the program when they make a purchase. So that includes any games, apps, DLC, or even virtual in-game currency like V-Bucks, and that all counts towards your rewards. The only caveat is that these points won't be added to your account immediately and will instead be added 14 days after the purchase was made. Certain subscriptions are also eligible to earn reward points, but in order to activate that aspect, you have to accept the latest version of the Epic Games Store and user license agreement by going into your account settings and clicking on the subscriptions tab. You can combine reward points with other discounts and coupons, but the reward points will expire 25 months from the date they're placed in your account, so you can't just hoard the points forever. I'm glad Epic is doing a program like this since Steam also has a rewards program, and it might encourage users to switch back and forth between platforms. Though I am honestly kind of tired of having so many PC game applications just to download and run specific games. But you know what? This is a nice way to reward players who downloaded the app to play their games. The Wonderful 101 Remastered, that's available on the Switch, PlayStation, and PC, just shadow dropped a new free DLC today. The DLC, titled The Wonderful 1 After School Hero Part 1, is an additional game mode that was promised as a stretch goal for the game's 2020 Kickstarter campaign. The Wonderful 1 After School Hero Part 2 will launch next week on May 26th, which was previously called Luca's Second Mission on Kickstarter. The DLC focuses on protagonist Luca Allen Smithy from the original game and sets his sights on becoming a member of the Wonderful 100. The DLC is a new mode that features side-scrolling action gameplay with stick shooter elements. You'll have to go through levels filled with enemies and collectibles and make use of Luca's weapon, the Stingy Eye, which are goggles he wears that shoots lasers. The DLC comes with a challenge mode to make progress more difficult and also has a 5-minute survival attack mode called Caravan Mode, where players have to get the highest score possible before the timer runs out. The Wonderful 101 Remastered released back in mid-2020, so it's pretty cool it's getting DLC 3 years after the release and at absolutely no cost. Who do you play the most in Mortal Kombat? And also, do you think Homelander is stronger than Omni-Man? Let's start a fun debate. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our latest Zelda video on what every Zelda amiibo does in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm totally not stealing my coworkers' amiibos to get things in game. Shh. Don't forget to follow us on all of your social media. You can follow me at ParallaxStella everywhere and subscribe to us on Snapchat. I'm Stella Chung, keep on gaming, and I'll see you next time.